And welcome back to Monster Con, ladies and gentlemen. This is once more a man about. Oh, jeez. Oh, Schnorps. Why did the smudge go all the way down? That's the problem I was just about to say about. This was being invited by Black Wild Card. In the previous chapter, I purchased this thing that makes dust go up or down at random, and I wasn't aware of the fact that it's going to be that drastic in either direction. Oh, damn. And now I don't know what to do about that. Oh, jeez. I'm trying for April's route, and I hope this works. Even with that figurine that did that, like it's a magical figurine that does that. Hopefully it still works. Yeah. Sit down and watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends and cons. Panel admits they have no idea. They hope this panel force them into being more social. What knowledge feeling? During the Quebec and Alpha military financial Q&A, the group asked the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work. Good. Okay, good. That's what I needed. Heh. You're too smart for learning this cool new trick to break us. Maybe next year you can throw it out yourself. Later you and April take a okay, perfect. Alright, perfect, yeah. You and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but it's now just you two, so it's always kind of romantic. Well, except for that part. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is her route. Oh, Bob, look at that buckle. That's you. Let's take a picture with it. Eva pulls out a phone selfie, but then she gets a call that makes her face turn white. Then she takes a deep breath before answering it. Hi, Mother. Why are you calling me? Good afternoon, darling. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you've missed my first 6 calls? Oh, jeez. Sorry, I haven't checked my phone. My father at the kind. Is that so? I thought you were always on your phone, managing that internet job of yours. Well, that is true. You can't really make a living online. It's not really possible. Good. Could you also use my disappointment in leaving the circuit to the printer for where streaming Minecraft is? Never heard of that. Is that actually a thing? I know it's fixed to hilarious. But yeah, I've never heard of this. Let me see something here real quick. If I check that, look that up. Sick. Oop. Sick. Yeah. Sick. Sure. Oh, it does actually exist. It's apparently it does anyway. It's apparently a thing in Paris. Or to take on a thing in Paris, apparently. Because there's a certain period. Huh? With all due respect, Mother, I really don't want to have this argument again. Indeed. There you go. An argument requires 2 opposing viewpoints with some degree of validity, my dear. Be it that as it may, I called you today to make sure you've registered your clown egg. Huh? Clown egg? I know, right? Oh yes, just self-impressed to face the pictures you make up on egg and submit to the clown egg registry so no one else copies your look. Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clown to me, my dove. I'm not the one who dropped out of noble craft for no discernible good reason. No, Mother, I was explaining to Bob the Mob. Who's that? Better not be some of yours. Well, excuse me, Princess. If you really are ready to begin courting, you should have talked to me. I can arrange a separate date with Buffalo from Cirque Pagliacci. Now, from what I understand, that actually is a clown from Italy, because I remember hearing that in Seinfeld. What? You can't marry me off the Buffalo? It smells like actually harsh when you breathe. Big yikes. You can't pursue it because he's unhappily married. It looks like you need to tell you about your valuable suit of hell. You were just thinking that not long ago you recorded that a video injection from the E's video game series that seems like you need good lover. I'm calling you for the video. You can't halfway into your deadly clown. Well, I should get others involved in this kind of thing. You two go to the circus tent where April grew up and was after some for functioning greens. You roll your tape and get ready to dazzle your mom with your raw charisma. Hello, beautiful. Are you the one who's gonna show me a knife wonder? Will you grab my hair and jiggle up with both hands? I'm sensitive souls looking for love. I like go-getters, fun lovers, date havers, anyone who looks at me twice, really. If you like what you see, call the number at the bottom of the screen, please. How amusing! What a hilariously pathetic soul. Well, excuse me, damn. So, you liked it? Most certainly. You remind me of my husband. He was so cute when we met, so miserably pathetic. Our daughter think it's a patheticism from his side, you know. What? I know, right? Tears of a clown when there's no one around. Hope I don't get embarrassed for this saying that. Our copyright strike or nothing. But yeah, Smokey Robinson and the Platters. At least, I think it's the Platters as well. I'm not sure if it's all of them or just Smokey Robinson himself. But yeah, it's a pretty good song. I see it now, Bob. Mom, you'll make a food mess, my daughter. Does that mean Buffalo's on the table? Yes, away with that foul-smelling poop. Mother, I don't know what to say. And away with you, too. I'm having a dinner party tonight, and I need to brine the rubber chicken. Nice. With a sigh of relief, she said goodbye to April's mom and headed back to the car. Thank you so much for dealing with her, Mom. I'm gonna make it up to you. Oh, I know. I'll get you another favor for me. How's that work? Could you please take my clown to the register? Mother will kill me if I put it off any longer. If I schedule a fifth sleep soon. Thanks. It's refreshing to see someone who actually knows how to do the stretching of that. It's just a thing I have when people have multiple alphas instead of multiple echoes from where it's like please or really or that kind of thing. It irks me. Oh, well then. She gives you the excuse on the cheeks and passes off. You never wash your face again. You're getting frustrated and lies. Why is Sean lost? Well, I guess it's just you and man now, little buddy. It's CC working. Oh, damn. It's still going all around, though. Snipes! -6 lost to -8 creativity. I was hoping it would stop! It's time to stop! You're walking around the merch hall sniffing a cup of coffee. Suddenly, the deluxe box of One Kick Boy, what? Oh, right, like One Punch Man, manga. No, I have nothing against you if you're into manga anime, really. You know, it's just not my thing. But at first I was thinking that like a kick me type thing. That's why at first irked me. This bit goes with the box of you have 3 Halo Rayman manga. There you go. The vendor gives you the box at a discount because after all it's not in mint condition anymore. The vendor's box. Okay, good. That's good to know, at least. You, April, dog, and Zoe are proud of the stands when someone grabs April's wrist. Yeah! Ow! Why'd you punch me? I was only trying to desperately tell you something. Sorry, it was the ejection actually being grabbed by a stranger without my consent. I know that. There you go. It's okay, I forgive you. You want to buy one of my fancies? The least you can do if you bruise my neck. Ow. Right in the neck. Oh, honey. I hate to bruise your pride too, but no. Please, you have this poor small creatures. I Katana, cool for Mortal Kombat. Now we're talking. Come on, buy my CD. I'm a starving artist. You might even find Uber Eats addiction. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was a girl. My bad. Poor dog. He feels Stephanie's called lit up on a crappy Z instead. Oh, jeez. Instead of thirsty these there. Then a friend of this Z's fine Tony's trapped in. Justifies the fall. Let me see. I probably would bring up creativity and or boldness, but probably lose charm. Transform your sports car for your friends to flee the scene. That would probably boost creativity, which I desperately need in this case. Finally, you can show off. Okay, why the swearing? Jeez. Finally, control car transmission is barely perfected. Screw everyone called useless and dumb and create the case that you need to get a job. You seize the ancient Ford. Nice, yeah. Henry Ford indeed invented the very first car. We Americans invented the car, and only we can do it right. Just saying. Your hotness an engine, your skin a beautiful chrome shell. You're the superior being. City infrastructure is done with you in mind. Pedestrians are vermin. Wants is nothing without cars. What the? Check it out, Bob. I have an idea. How about set guys these real car friend here and leave forever? Sure, you wave your windshield's wipers as a sign of approval. You, April, Doug, and Zoe zoom out of the car and hit the open road. Yeah, man, I could be inside with him all day. Okay. So that's great. You and your friends spend some. Oh, lose creativity. Oh, man. Well, at least I gained smarts, which I desperately needed as well. Sounds great. You and your friends spent hours exploring concrete jungles, monstrous, you plus 2 sports. Why do I lose creativity for that, though? I don't get it. Oh, man, still going on with that. Okay, cool. Here we go. At least nothing's in the negative zones anymore. You're chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling. When you've already... Okay, this is supposed to be a zoo here, not Sierra. Zoo being military facts, and Sierra being the military facts for civilian Z and S respectively. We've already memorized the ceiling you decided to call room service. Yeah, there you go, that's right. Room service says you, how can I help you? You tell room service you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. Turns out room service loves your room still. They have memorized on form too. You took it down for hours. Conversations have missed it inspires you for days. Okay, good. Inspires you for any field theme creative project you might have in the future. You gain plus your creativity. Then you, Nico, and April head back to the hotel room to freshen up. Inside you find the counted for creatures? Yes, they might. Okay, well, actually, yeah, from what I understand, from what I understand, I've never actually seen it. That one character in Star Trek might potentially make it sort of worth it, Spock, because apparently he's got a brilliant mind. That's what he's doing here. He's apparently cosplaying as Spock. Or, excuse me, they, because the game says that. Which I suppose actually does work in this case, because monsters are not human. Humans, like, are either male or female, as I see it, but I suppose monsters can potentially be neither. But, yeah, oh, jeez, shivels. Yeah, actually, it's just tricky. Sorry. I have nothing against future Trekkie, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not my deal. Again, with the possible exception of Spock, because again, apparently he's supposed to be brilliant. Yes, they remind me of Tribbles. If Tribbles had no fur with giant, scary, large forward larvae. Huh. I guess cute is really subjective. Where'd you get these things anyway? Wow, how nice of him. Yeah, but he's still correct purposes along with forward along and quick forward unfortunately. Oh jeez, what's gonna happen here? What are the rules? Oh Jesus, it's coming like gremlins. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so take on gremlins. Hate it. Oh jeez. Did you give the ice cream already? I know, right? Well, if the absence for feed the ice cream or don't, there's a 50-50 chance you got it right. That's basically a C+. Just then, the creators begin growing and spin cocoons around themselves. Uh-oh. What? Oh, rats. Guess it's pretty nice to you all. Live long and prosper. More like live for 4 minutes and prosper unless you can think of a way to stop these from killing you all. Logic dictates that if your ice cream turns you, you should put the hot suits on and then there you go. I threw this a fine spot. The only thing that's probably true. And that would probably up charm if I did that. Hopefully. Oh yes, I love surprise parties. Bring on losing cake. You such cute. Give you. Oh jeez. You saw the creases of ice cream cases, and you were always screwed up the no ice cream roll, and you were craving rocky road anyway. 4.5 minutes later, the creatures burst their cocoons and their horrible nightmare bugs. Surprise! Surprise! Ah! I mean, surprise! Bugs are screeching and zooming all over the room. They must have really been surprised. Get hyped, little dudes. It's your big day. We didn't hide your clown. The drug is real. Why the cigarette? I hate cigarettes. April jumps on a unicycle, begins struggling. The bugs ignore in favor of wriggling under the door and into the hallway. Oh jeez. Jeez, tough crowd. You peek outside to see the void bugs terrorize the other guests. One of the turns man's face off and no stranger. Skull, oh damn. They sure get hungry when they wake up, don't they? Well, they might be murdering innocent people, but at least it's ice cream cake for us. You all have those time eat ice cream cake behind your barricaded hotel door. Okay then, I suppose. You need +2 fun for throwing part of loose 5C smokes. Okay, please tell me this stops now. Okay. Alright. Hopefully that stops by the end of this. You decide to attend a round table on round tables. What a fascinating subject. Discuss the various circumstances of the tables, rank building materials, and talk about various thoughts that sat around tables of old. You also talk plenty of crap about square and rectangular tables. Screw right angles! You get +2 points because circles are the most hilarious shape, alright? Okay? Afterwards, you meet up with Liam, Zoe, Doug, and April to attend a roundtable discussion about. Oh, jeez. I'm not sure if I can say that and be monetized. Time for your natural. Oh, jeez. Thirsty is a sign. Follow 16 drummers. I wouldn't know because I love you. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I have nothing against you if you're into manga anime. It's just not my thing. And then it was close, and then to the studio upstairs and about a 50 of us with somebody. Wow, Zoe. For once, I think we're 100% on the same page. It feels fun. I'm going to be a fan. I'm not exclusive to wait, what? It was cool. Thanks, Doug. Poor Liam. But should we reinvent the wheel, though? If the person been there since the dawn of time, maybe it's because they do work. There's a thought. That's true. Yeah, the Cupid secret and murders pink yandere clown is right. Okay, I always say that because I don't pronounce that correctly because this guy's apparently into that kind of thing. I say yandere in real life to not sound like a weeb. Again, I'm trying to stop, ladies and gentlemen. I just want it to be known that I'm not a weeb. Sure, let me do that. Let's doesn't strike me as a Yandir, though. Unless that guy was just being sarcastic or whatever. Steve just wants to get up to you to resolve conflict by posing more two ideas. But that is your narrative function within this group. Sets the groundbreaking new type of character for the roster of a new thirsty anime. The model train enthusiast, he'll love you more than she loves model trains. While people start becoming immune to Sunder's harsh personalities, they want a personality that feels like getting hit by lightning or thunder. Nice. That's actually pretty badass looking. Yes! Smash it easy! I get it. Bob was trying to tell us what thirsty anime isn't just about design or disruption. It's about turning almost everything into a hot waifu. So making people want to kiss a thunderbolt is almost like commentary. Oh, but remember this from Thunderbolt. But now, what? High chances of it, but isn't that the beauty of it, Doug? Thunders are all about clinging to something, even though when signs tell us it's not good for us. Exactly. And this design leads perfectly into clever wordplay. The storm chaser, the quest chaps with lightning in a bottle, so to speak. Lightning in a bottle, cool. That reminds me of Spear Player, a game I'm currently playing as well. Another game I used to support the Wonder Warrior project on Humble Bundle. It's a chill ASMR kind of game. I'll put the link to it in the description as well as the link to, of course, the Wonder Warrior project. And when the main character finally gets that first electrifying kiss, the thunder immediately turns to aloof, unapproachable demeanor.
married. That's what I feel like to I mean,
Yes, but you see, Doug, likely you've ever sex in the same place twice. There you go. OMG! It's cool, but I still have one problem with it. The thunder isn't real, and I'll never be happy knowing that I can't have. You don't want your friends to be this sad, and oh jeez, oh jeez, what? Why do you even have this? Whoever wrote this kind of thing? See, by the closest thing you can get to Thunder's kiss, a taser. Right? I don't know. I've heard me taser's like a bitch. Which is a good thing. Do me first. Do me. Okay then. You somehow. Oh man. Why is too fun? At least bonus is no longer in the negative zone. You somehow always knew this round table would end when you electrocute your friend's tongues. You gave +2 for this bar. It's too fun. Okay then. Is this finally over with this thing here? Ah, no it's not, damn it. Okay then. At the stage you find a fancy vendor, you ask her what the zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open one of her fancies, full of barely cropped pictures of you. You feel it should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy coffee. Dang, some of these pictures you haven't seen before. You bowled over by your own charm. Okay, cool. You step to chat with little April, which is what you've been called the clown egg that April made a mistake and trust you. And that's why Cars 2 is the best installment in this franchise. Don't you agree, little April? Hey Bob, who are you talking to? Huh? Nobody. Definitely not a small, more delicate version of you. Okay, silly goose. I just wanted to ask you if you wanted to get my tea. My treat. April 1st. Just the hard work you start you've been hoping to see. What are you doing around here? You should be using your downtime between autographic sessions to practice your signature. Chop chop. I don't know why I'm getting a female hand electric voice, but it just seems to work in this kind of game. I was actually going to get advice from Bob, if that's all right with you, Ms. Majors. Who's him? I don't know why I just gave this being a high-pitched voice. I guess probably figured the comedy of it. Don't tell me to our date. That was established in your contract. Yes, having a romantic partner would be terrible for your brand. It makes it harder for parents to develop parasocial relationships with you. Maybe it's a good thing? Wrong. But I do sympathize with you, April. It must be difficult knowing your contract is forever binding you on to die alone. There. Why does it stop hurting? Never, silly! But no more. There might be a way to make people happy and make us money. If you date hot, trendy musicians, maybe popularity will go up. What? That's not a bad idea. Perhaps we could set April up on a highly publicized date with Mr. Brand. The last album was a hit. I can't believe it's so bad. I've never even met her. So? This isn't good. There's gotta be a way to put an to April's badges celebrity power couple scheme before it begins. You gotta present yourself in the only language corporate shows understand. Diamond power presentation form parts and buzzwords are the most remarkable part of celebrity couples with a bad breakup. It can rebound and sell the fantasy that normal people have a chance with celebrities. Ouch, damn. Let's see here. I need to get charm back up as well as smart. If only there was ways saving in this game, manually saving, but they don't allow for that. Oh well, I guess. Let's see here. Uh, I'd like to know before the kids was Django. That's a great character, Django, favorite fan base. Indeed, I can see the comments now. Someone this bold and unfashionable could touch episode. What's up with me? Ouch. I know it. Of course, we'll stay there to set some conflicts with you about Mom. Wait, you don't think we're different when I see it over for your friends or whatever you ever said to you? Well, you will never demolish April's time. Well, yeah, that's simply done in dating in general. In real life, she cannot be late to any of her concerts, streams, rehearsals, public appearances, or legally crowded bathroom breaks. Oh, jeez, what's this face all about? 2. If you and April break up, she'll be entitled to an elbow south or a steer state unless or until she writes breakup song about you double platinum. 3. You and April are never to do anything that could result in procreation during your... Well, okay, I don't even want to do that outside of wedlock anyway. I love predators of scandals and I'm not taking any chances. So, oh jeez, what? Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not write this as I said. So, yeah, just please don't look at me. Do we have to talk about all this right now, Miss Matthews? It's embarrassing. Sorry, April, but it's so high come discuss the BIRTHPLACE contract. Sign here. Unmind the reserve needs to have some initial dates between Brazil and April before Bob can play the rebound. So we sought to keep things very dark until the legislative neighborhood April split headlines. I hate when they do that when people combine names like that. It doesn't even make sense. Unless it's like a thing that actually does tie in, like Harm and Mac in Jag. That makes sense because his name ends in a mic and her name begins in a mic. Or like Adamanda as this one dude, maybe it was a girl, I don't know. Some user online had said Adam and Amanda from the Saw movies in that scene, the deleted scene, which I really think should have been left in because it would have made a bigger impact when, well, I'm not going to give away any spoilers for Saw 3, but it would have made a bigger impact if they kept at least one of those scenes where she like hallucinates his ghost come to her and say, "How could you do this to me?" but played backwards. Kept that and or the scene in which Adam has to take a picture, because then it would make more sense as to why she hated herself for doing what she did to him. Otherwise, we'll see you when you reach your life. Ciao. Well, at least you got them off her bags. But it looks like it's like going to a restaurant together is out of the question now. Maybe we could go back to the hotel room and order service instead. It's a deal. You gave special song. Oh man. Well, at least there's that. At least everything. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Before anything goes any further off the rails. Ha! You tend to pound how seamlessly add loot boxes to games. Nice. Add loot boxes to your games. Don't. Reminds me of a trailer, a faux trailer, if you will, for a movie when Grindhouse was out in theaters, in which it was just that over and over again. Don't. I wish they kept that in the DVDs of Grindhouse because they didn't seem to have that, but it was just if this and that. Don't. If you think you see this movie alone, don't. don't come to theaters this Friday. It was funny stuff because it was Bravo grade horror movies from the 70s and early 80s. I understand. I wasn't around back then to know if that's what it was, but yeah. They actually did make a movie of Thanksgiving, which was also in Grindhouse. Like, they had a faux show for that, as well as Machete. They should do one for Don't as well, because that looks like fun stuff and funny stuff. This turns out to be an invaluable knowledge. Okay, good. It makes you be plus 2 smarts. Pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. Joyce Kilo. Joyce Kilo being the military connection, JK. But you only really went to kill. Okay, cool, nice. Till some time before the real big event. April invited you, Doug, and Nico to hang out with her while she saw the August today.
This is so cool. I can't believe you. I've got such things on me about Trump. You the president was coming?
I would indeed be awesome if President Trump came. President is one of April's top subscribers. This is a matter of if but when. Hi, I'm Kimmy. You're nice face to me, April. Aw, you're nice face to me too, Kimmy. Make this out to you or your friend. Why? Come on, that's anime. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's just such an easy target for me. Do you want April to write your name in Death Note about Death Note too? I promise nothing bad will happen. Okay. You've had your 30 seconds of small talk, kid. We need to keep that line moving. Next. I'm Miss Badger, so you hear me sitting on break? Of course not. Look at this line. You can't possibly go on break now. But I'm doing this for hours. My head's really starting to cramp. And what we love about you, April, is that you'll push through this setbacks like you're precisely helping a professional you are. Okay, yeah, with this kind of face, I definitely made the right decision of making her evil.
Just remember what you're talking about. Bad for the problem, left for away.
I know, right? I know exactly what I'll make for.
Yeah, just like that. You're a star, April. Don't let us down.
Yeah. Okay. I guess a little compliment. As I'd say, compliment is the price of fame. For April, their first world problems. There's gotta be a way to give her a break without violating her contract. And most people probably prefer it anyway, jeez. Well, I guess that would make monsters. Or sell pages of April's diary. Okay, that's personal stuff, so probably not that. This will probably bring down charm, but yeah, I guess probably not. But you don't want people getting your secrets out, do you? I don't think people like to suggest that kind of thing. Actually, says one of the friends, we'll discuss it with Big Bear the arguers. Still, I'm not sure my agents will agree to. If the audience likes it, we'll approve it. Make sure it's all sensitive, over the roads will be. Well, guess my wrist fake. I'm game. Who's next?
Hi, April. I'm your biggest fan.
I bet you are. The other people, I know, right? The other 100 people who told me that were totally lying. What's your name? There you go, yeah. But April, that's the brilliance of this plan. Since there's no autograph, you don't need to know the names anymore. You can just read this along. Actually, okay. I actually think you'd like better if April's family didn't even care about the news at all. No thanks, please spit on more enough. Next person, your face on the spot. The next person steps over and gets the same treatment. The whole process goes quite fast. Dang, it really got to spin things down to size. Can you teach me your moves? Thank you. The trick was, it's all in the initial store. You gotta work on their sizes. Yogurt serves as his son's faithful pretty dehydrate. Oh man, where's creativity? But grateful for you, to you, being pushed 2 bowls lose creativity. Okay, why? Oh jeez. Please don't tell me this is gonna go wrong. Me or for her. The children in the hotel room with nothing to do. Looking around for cheap entry in the receivable suicide for sure. Oh man, I was hoping that would be at least a decision to be made. Will you dare violate the sanctity of an house purse? Of course you will! You grab the purse, open it, and oh no. No words, so awful sky. Don't tell me all these words. What's like the snakes pop out, the spring snakes? Okay then. Alright. Well, at least got first true creativity, whereas apparently the -2, the -4. You, Zoe, and April ready to go out, see go to Doug's room. Find a manual in front of the hologram of an animated waifu. Oh jeez. Oh man. Excuse me. Please don't jump at me, ladies and gentlemen. This is not my writing, as I said.
This is not about that. It's a hologram, a staging out hologram virtual assistant.
Hi, I'm Yukiko, your virtual assistant comrade and best friend. Maybe you feel like I feel something else. Reminds me of, what's her name? Cortana from, the Halo games. I've never actually played them, but I've seen, the pictures and such. And that's apparently what she looks like. She's blue and she has, she's formed of lines. And she's like a virtual assistant to the Master Chief in those games. I wonder if that was intentional.
She's got no service and playful little kid to learn to learn to service. Never mess with their horses. Text me, you can tell the tone and so many forward with the starter. Of course you do, tell me I don't know what we're about.
I'm sorry, Doug. I'm unable to find the appointments on Friday.
Come on, that's weird. I'm out of scheduling it. I'm sure the chief master minister from the bottom. I'm going to the story and don't fight them, please.
Oh, damn. So Louise and April and Zoe immediately grab the holo doll.
Let me try.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Try again. Boy, she's still on the temp date. Yukiko, date! April, Doug, Zoe, Friday! What's your problem? Sorry, I didn't quite get that, bitch.
What did you just say?
Don't play dumb. I've seen the way you look, my doggy. He's spending way too much time with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, there.
The whole person stuck with her.
What? What's on plus select like that? I'm not in a place. I'm Doug Sweet, you love her. I won't let some. Oh, jeez. Not sure if I can say that and revitalize it. Who are you calling that? I'm gonna reset this hologram right now. Let's see who resets who first. So, okay then. I was just gonna say, what can you do about it? But apparently this thing is more sentient than it first seemed. Suddenly all doors and windows slam shut. The temperature in the room starts to rise. Never back down. Nice. That's from, what's it called? Galaxy Quest. And indeed, that's how I live in real life as an American. I never back down, I never surrender. Or check the settings. You can overly supportive soccer mom. Yeah, what's this do? You want someone to maybe crazy in this doll? So April stays in meaningful ways. Oh. Mom, let's see what No, I'm better, dude. Just follow me. Yukino! What do you want now? Are you chasing Doug around? Doug? Who's Doug? I only have advice for you. You're the prettiest spiritual assistant I've ever seen. Nothing will tear us apart. What? Yukino, you're in love with April? Easy, ladies. You know love, man. You're just being toxic. I was talking about Taylor's of so yeah, they're holy mother robots. Is this what I sound like? My program to be Ender and love Doug. How can I do both? Love's love, but must be Ender. Yukiko starts to overheat. Just then, Doug opens the door. Oh, Doug, Oh, Doug throws all the that's scattered junk. What the heck? So he had even put that Mr. Oopsie face of Doug. Don't be sad, Doug. Makes you feel better. They're the real personal assistants for the rest of your day. Okay. Phew, you saved your friends for certain nothing. Oh man, why less smart? I would have accepted less charm, even less fun, but not less smart because I'm already negative with that. Alright, yeah. Okay, good. Back. And at least I'm not negative anymore on any of them. You walk around with your favorite magical girl wig on it. It's itchy as hell, okay? You scratch you out on the wig. Oh crap, random Shiva just recorded you doing that awkward figure wiggle. Your weird head scratch goes through the entire insect world. You get memed, crap posted, mashed up, and even turned into a viral dance. Alas, fame is fleeting. You stop being cool as CEO just a magical head scratcher in there. At least you get +2 bonus for surviving internet fate unscathed. Honestly, I never was memed for this, but I wish I was. I should submit to fail army at some point if that still is up. My very first ever attempt at a selfie. Oh man, it was such a fail, but a hilarious one. I'll put it right here. Yeah, I can't really put it into words. It was, but I can explain how it happened. I was in this fit contest at one point online. This was years back, and I was trying to take a before picture of myself, like when I first started my Get Fit journey. But the problem was, this was before I had like a camera phone. I was using a digital camera, and the flash didn't go off at first, and so I was confused that that face appeared, and then the flash did go off belatedly and took a picture of me doing that. And I just had to share it to the world later. I just wish it had gone viral because I loved it, because it's just such a hilarious fail. Oh well. You check in this con schedule with Doug, April, and Zoe when there was a buff bugs giving out free hugs. Oh jeez, the buff bugs are what did this in the first place. Howdy, friends. They want my hug. I should have saved that, but I'm wrong with home. Come here, Miss This is a pretty cool look. Oh, thank you. You're so nice. I just got some fucking stuff. Thank you. I'm just so happy. You're the first person
Well, just was hoping with a super cultural to give us the fellows. The first one was the transforming into smoke vegetables. One more turn to the development of some stabilized water problems.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, she's so supposed to use on dog kills, ruined it. Oh, damn, fire in his eyes, literally.
We create a transformer. Our program from the
Oh, do we have to? I was looking forward to seeing that panel.
Yes, right now, all the speedholes are not impressive.
You're so nice. But how can we both see through safe moderation? The gentle suplex reminds me of in Undertale, where the fiery suplex that Undyne apparently gives Virus, because this one phone call you make to them, he says that, no, not the fiery suplex! Yeah, they're both awesome. That game in general is awesome, Undertale. I'll put the link to that in the description, as well as the link to the charity it supported on Humble Bundle. Before I knew about the Wounded Warrior Project, the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Yeah, this sounds awesome.
I
don't know. I kind of like the suplex one, but like, does it have to be gentle?
Oh,
I never thought about spraying my maybe before. I like it. But just to be clear, would the upgrade suplex have that kind of undertone? If that's okay with you, it's definitely okay with me. Good, getting consent is very important to me, that's true. You should always ask consent with these kinds of things, ladies and gentlemen. You ready? I was born ready. Annihilate me. You okay? Wow. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't write this, so please excuse me here. The 300 suplex is able to top four. It looks painful, but also comforting. That was great! Again! Make attention to. Oh, jeez. You let Jake get other picture. She says so. It's pretty hot. You eventually start to drag you up before getting concussion. By the time the freaking hunger is getting a mind of thirsty people ready to see flesh, you call this a success. Okay. Alright. Please tell me that means that this part's over. Geez. Why is this like this, Aaron? Welcome back to the food court. I want to cover the last two. Okay, conversations and guests. Okay. Still on track. Alright. Interesting. You have clues for the requirements. Second, you'll have to have a flammable day whatever so you get to know each other better. Start by calling them a second time when you come back to the food court. Third, remember to choose none of them we asked which roommates are going, and that'd be all. Okay, well that's going. Whoa, oh jeez, it's not over yet, this part. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this chapter. It keeps this long, so if you do what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen, please consider subscribing and I'll come back very well.